Anyway, Matt Walsh, why don't you tell us about what happened at the Super Bowl today? Show us on the doll where the Super Bowl hurt you, Matt Walsh. We are now live on TikTok. Let's go ahead and bring up the video that we're going to start with. So, quick jump scare warning. Matt Walsh is going to appear on the screen. I don't want to alarm you. And I can't see chat with this set up very well on Twitch. I got to figure something else to do about that. Hey, Weirdcore Freak, welcome on in. Thank you for the Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. We're just getting things started here. As usual, if you're on Twitch, you can see what's on my screen. There's going to be both videos involved and video. There's going to be some articles and stuff like that. Mix Cassandra, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, we're going to discuss the conservatives freaking out over the performance of a song often referred to as the Black National Anthem. We are on Twitch and TikTok. If you would like to see what's going on my screen, you can join me on Twitch. I'm Arcane Arya on there. You can also just hang out on TikTok and hear the audio. That'll be totally fine as well. You love my ears? Thank you so much. I'm borrowing them from a friend of mine. By borrowing, I mean I like we went somewhere together and then I had them on and I kept them on. I forgot to take them off and she just hasn't picked them up yet. No meltdown. Oh, that's exactly what there was. Let's get right to it. So, once again, Matt Walsh jump scare. He's going to be on the screen in a moment if you're watching on Twitch. And if you're on TikTok, you're going to unfortunately hear his voice. So here we have a video by Matt Walsh titled "Breaking Down the Super Bowl's Most Woke Moments." I have skipped ahead to 4 minutes and 11 seconds, which is where the discussion of the so-called Black National Anthem takes place. Somebody is begging for Valentine's gifts. That's really weird. There is one anthem. There's many anthems. I think you mean there's one national anthem. Maybe that's what you mean. Anyway, Matt Walsh, why don't you tell us about what happened at the Super Bowl today? Show us on the doll where the Super Bowl hurt you, Matt Walsh.
The Black National Anthem. Not the national anthem, but the fake one, the Black National Anthem. If you thought the idea of a racially tribalized national anthem couldn't get any more grotesque, wait until you see what it looked like when they performed it. Watch.
And I've not seen this performance, by the way. This is going to be my first time. I'm going in totally blind. You love Matt Walsh? Well, that says a lot of really disturbing things about your personality.
Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us.
This is cool.
Does any other country in existence?
What are we supposed to get from that? Matt Walsh is like, wait till you see this crazy shit. They were just singing like a nice song. What the fuck?
Have this, by the way? Before, now lots of countries, almost every country, before some big event, they're going to sing a national anthem. Does any other country have two? You know, if they've got the normal one.
Did they sing the actual national anthem as well? I imagine they did, right? What's he bitching about?
And then another one for a specific racial group. But the singers there,
we'll get into it in a minute, but the actual title of this song is not the Black National Anthem. That's just something people often refer to it as. It's actually a Christian hymn that Matt Walsh should like, but because black people are singing it and it's at the national anthem, that is just unacceptable. Apparently.
Performing with the accompaniment of the LA Youth Orchestra. Now, as you can see, if you're watching on the video podcast, the lead adult performers didn't have masks on. The kids in the background did.
Okay.
There's something distinctly
they were singing
dystopian about the sight of two adults standing in front of a group of masked, faceless children.
They were singing, Matt.
Used to, of course. That's also a sight that isn't going away anytime soon. If you feel like you aren't getting the respect you deserve in life, well, I've got a solution for you. Established titles is your opportunity to earn the title.
This motherfucker does established tillers.
All you need
hilarious.
Is a 1 square foot plot of land in Scotland and your title pack.
The most well-known scam on YouTube, and Matt Walsh is ready to sell it to you.
Your certificate will include a unique plot number with which
whatever. Fuck off.
/Matt Walsh, or even an attempt by any of the leftist luminaries in attendance to pretend that they take masking seriously. Just watch the announcers go through the litany of celebrities in attendance And notice what accessory is missing.
Whatever, now they're just talking about mass. Who gives a shit? Anyway, so Matt Walsh is really upset that black people sang a song. He's calling it the Black National Anthem. Let's see where he's getting that from. We'll do here. So if you're on TikTok, if you go to Twitch, you can see what's on my screen. But you don't have to, because I'll be reading it out loud. The Black National Anthem is fire. The original one is problematic. Well, I don't think that the Black National Anthem is meant to replace the National Anthem. That's just something people call it. So we're gonna look at that right now. This is the NAACP's website, where they have an article talking about the song. I don't think that this has had anything to do with the Super Bowl. I think this was just on their website for a long time. But the song is called "Lift Every Voice and Sing." It's not called the Black National Anthem. It's not a patriotic song. It's actually a Christian hymn that was written in 1873, well, in 1900, I guess. So, "Lift Every Voice and Sing," often referred to as the Black National Anthem, was a hymn written as a poem by NAACP leader James Weldon Johnson in 1900. His brother, John Rosamond Johnson, composed the music for the lyrics. A choir of 500 school children at the segregated Stanton School, where James Weldon Johnson was principal, first performed the song in public in Jacksonville, Florida, to celebrate President Abraham Lincoln's birthday. So it is not called the Black National Anthem. It is simply a hymn that is called "Lift Every Voice and Sing." And this is what Matt Walsh has a problem with. I'm not sure why he has a problem with it. The only thing that I can think of is that it was sung by a couple of black ladies, and that seems to really, really upset him. At the turn of the 20th century, Johnson's lyrics eloquently captured the solemn yet hopeful appeal for the liberty of black Americans, set against the religious invocation of God and the promise of freedom. The song was later adopted by NAACP and prominently used as a rallying cry during the civil rights movement of the 1950s and 1960s. So I guess that's probably the real reason why Matt Walsh doesn't like the song, is because it promotes the civil rights of black people. And famously, Matt Walsh is not a fan of civil rights at all, as we all know. And so here are the lyrics, in case you're curious. This horrific song that was an assault against our proud nation. Well, here are the lyrics of that song. "Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun, let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Yet with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed? We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past till now we stand at last, where the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, Thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in the path, we pray, lest our feet stray from the places, our God, where we meet thee. Our hearts drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadowed beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. So that's the lyrics of the song that have really upset Matt Walsh. I can't find anything objectionable in those lyrics. Can you guys find anything wrong with that? Please, anyone? I'm very curious. The sis are angry. Yeah, the sis are always angry in here. There's cool cis people in here too, though. But yeah, that's just like a song that we would sing in church. I go to church sometimes, and we sing songs like that. If this song showed up in the hymnal, I would just like, what the fuck? Matt, what is your problem? What is your problem with this song? This is just normal shit. I thought you were a Christian, Matt. I thought you liked this. We're going to pull up the Wikipedia article on this because it provides a little bit more content, or a little bit more context, rather. But yeah, that's what's got Matt Walsh's jimmies all in a rustle. Whatever, how you say that. His jimmies are rustled because of the song, is what I mean to say. But here is some more background on the song. So, Lift Every Voice and Sing is a hymn with lyrics written by James Weldon. We already know that. Written from the context of African Americans in the late 19th century, the hymn is a prayer of thanksgiving, as well as a prayer of faithfulness and freedom, with imagery which evokes the biblical exodus from slavery to the freedom of the Promised Land. After its first recitation in 1900, Lift Every Voice and Sing was communally sung within black communities, while the NAACP began to promote the hymn as a, quote, inward national anthem. In 1917, the term Black National Anthem, similarly used in present day. It has been featured in 42 different Christian hymnals, and if you're on TikTok, you can see right here a picture of a hymnal with it in there. And it has also been performed by various African-American singers and musicians. Its prominence has increased since 2020 following the George Floyd protests. In 2021, Jim Clyburn sponsored a bill proposing that Lift Every Voice and Sing be designated the national hymn of the United States, which I would support that. That sounds very nice. So that's really it. And Matt Walsh is far from the only conservative freaking out about this. We'll go back to the video because I want to take a look at the comments. The comments are fucking wild. But it's just like a nice Christian song about stuff that's important to the black community. And Matt Walsh cannot handle that. Matt Walsh cannot abide black people singing a song about freedom and about their love for God. Real Christian, bro. Hey, we have a guest request. We'll go ahead and bring them on, and then we'll get into these comments and probably also look at chat. Oh. Conscious Kaiser. Conscious Kaiser, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. That's good.
That's good.
I don't think I kind of just woke up. I haven't really seen anything about the Black National Anthem. What is it though? Like, cause I'm black, you know, but
yeah.
I haven't heard anything about it. Like, what is it? The actual like USA National Anthem?
No.
Or some cultivated thing?
No, it's just a hymn that was written. It was originally a poem written by the founder of the NAACP, and then it was worked into a Christian hymn that is been sung in different churches and is, I guess, pretty big in the black community. I had never heard about it either until Matt Walsh freaked out about it being sung at the Super Bowl. And I guess just a lot of people often refer to it as the Black National Anthem, but that's not actually the title of the song. The title of the song is like Lift Every Voice. Here, let me pull it back up here.
Okay.
Lift Every Voice and Sing. That's the name of the song.
Got you. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably just go listen to it myself.
Hey.
I see you're standing for some positive shit though, man. So
okay.
I appreciate what you got going on, man, and I hope you have a good day.
I appreciate it. Have a good one.
All right, bye.
Okay. So we're gonna look at some of these YouTube comments. Let's also look at some of these TikTok comments. See what's going on TikTok. I haven't been able to pay attention. This guy is going to end racism. Well, there's no guy here, and I don't think I am going to end racism, unfortunately. I wish I could. I won't stand for a black, white, Asian, etc. If it's not the American anthem, I won't stand. Well, when you go to church and the pastor says, please rise for the singing of the hymn, do you rise for that? Because that's all this is. This is just a Christian hymn. Why is it that you don't want to rise for, you'll rise for other hymns, but you won't rise for the hymn that's important to the black community? Very interesting. Lan Dong Maze. That's a very interesting stance that you have. The white savior over here. I am not a white savior. I talk about politics almost every day. I find a subject to talk about. And this one paints conservatives and Matt Walsh in a very negative light. And it is also Black History Month, so it seems relevant. I do indeed have an Adam's apple. Do you like it? Looks cute, huh? Makes you want to kiss my neck, I imagine. I imagine that's why you're pointing it out. I don't think you know what hymn is. I do know what a hymn is. And this is one. We just looked at this in a hymnal. If you're on Twitch, you can see this. This book right here, it is called a hymnal. And in case you don't know, they call those books hymnals because they are books containing hymns. Yes, Christian hymns, in fact. Jesus songs, if you will. Get ready for the draft. I am thankfully too old for the draft. All right, let's look at these crazy-ass comments on the Matt Walsh video. There we go. Here's a good one. I remember watching all the funny commercials with my dad as a kid, watching everyone salute the flag, sing the anthem as a family. Breaks my heart to see how much it has all fallen. Did they not sing the national anthem at the Super Bowl? Is that what they're trying to say? Was national anthem sung at Super Bowl? I didn't fucking watch it, so I don't know. Did they just like replace it with the song? I doubt it. Star Spangled Banner. Yeah. Okay, so they sang the actual national anthem during the Super Bowl. So this comments, oh my, how it has fallen. Bro, it's still the same shit. It's the exact same thing that you're used to. You're just bitching about it because black people were involved. Fuck off, Star Blasto. I learned about Matt Walsh from the Dr. Phil episode. Oh, God. And I just love this man and his facts. Oh, boy. So happy to have found this sane man. I'm 70 years old, and I have to say I'm truly glad I will not be around to see what this once great country will be like 20 years from now. Yes, this is clearly apocalyptic. This is the end of our nation. To all those who support this insanity, I can only say I hope you enjoy the fruits of your labors. The insanity being referred to is a Christian hymn. It's like a nice one. It's a nice little song. It talks about like loving your fellow man and worshiping God and being grateful for what he's done for you. My, how this country has fallen. It's extremely low vibrational that this live's about racism, but y'all so you're triggered about. I don't get what you're saying. I'm so sorry. White liberal queer. Why yo concern valid? Mind your business. We don't need your help. Well, you don't speak for every single black person, and I'm not trying to I'm not here trying to help the black community. What I'm here trying to do is show how racist and fucked up conservatives are, which everybody has a right to do regardless of race. Having more than one national anthem isn't inclusive. Well, guess what? We don't have more than one national anthem. Let's go ahead and get one anthem for every separate race, to be fair and all, or we could just all be equal under the original. Well, actually, under the original, we kind of aren't all equal. There's a lot of problems with that song. I don't know if you've listened to it recently. I don't know if you looked around either. We aren't all equal currently. We never really have been. And let's go ahead and get one anthem for every separate race. Sure, if you want to, go for it, bro. But I think the song is important to the black community because of the context in which it was devised. I figured out ahead of time that this kind of woke crap would take place, so I just didn't bother watching the Super Bowl this year. Woke crap. Woke crap is people singing about how much they love God. That's what counts as woke crap now. I remember when the commercials used to be fun and memorable, and now they're stupid and easily forgettable. Are they bitching about M&Ms? Was there an M&M thing? Oh, I need to look this up. Oh, please tell me there was some sort of M&M thing during the Super Bowl. Oh, please, 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 please. Oh, M&M Super Bowl ad.